Welcome back to the Blue Chip Breakdown, Vols fans. We are in the final week of spring ball, and we're starting off with the offensive line. I think that this is everyone's biggest question mark. We seem to be pretty much loaded everywhere else. I know nobody else is going to say that, but I'm just going to go on ahead and say it. We've got a lot of depth everywhere. We've got a lot of depth here too. Boy, that offensive line coach is really getting after it. Love to see that. We've got a lot of depth here too, but I don't think we have the higher end players like what we had last season. So they're going to take us, we're going to go as far as they take us. Tight end is a position where we don't have as much depth. We've got those three guys, and outside of that, it's not the same caliber of talent, but we do have three really good guys there. So linebackers right here, got a lot of depth here, got a lot of able bodies, whole lot of speed, big, fast, physical guys that are dogs, that are hunters, that's going to go get that football, and, they can play the run and play pass coverage. It was interesting, actually, to see them right there working on their run fits. We heard that in the last scrimmage that they didn't do a good job of getting into their run fit, so glad to see them working on it. Also heard that the secondary didn't tackle well, and you see them right here working on tackling this sled. So, this coaching staff is just doing an excellent job right here. We got Haddon. This is another guy, prototype size. He's got a lot of skills, a lot of talent. Gabe Judy looks great in that drill. That's how veterans look in this drill. He's really, his eye discipline's excellent there, even on air. And Jordan Matthews is another tremendous athlete. Ricky Gibson, same thing. We've got a whole lot of guys in our secondary. I'm talking about versatile guys, big, fast, physical guys that can play pretty much any position in our secondary. Some of these guys might kind of be pigeonholed into more of a safety role. Some of them can transition from safety to corner and anywhere else. One of the issues last season was that our secondary, especially our safeties, weren't as physical as what they look like this year. They look a lot more physical. You can tell that that's been a point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And just look at how long and how tall Jordan Matthews is. He's a legitimate 6'2". You can tell he's got long arms, great feet, great hips. He's got safety size with cornerback skill set. Ricky Gibson, a lot of people have been raving about how great of an athlete he is. I think they said his vertical was like 45 inches, which is insane. Warren is coming back. Glad to see him out here. He looks good in these drills, and everybody's gearing up. We're all gearing up to go into summer ball and lead us into fall camp. I definitely expect for this position group right here, secondary, to take a tremendous leap forward and to be a lot better than they were last season. And if they aren't, we have to expect that there will be some coaching changes, not to be the bearer of bad news or to be negative Nancy or any of that stuff. But hey, look, it is what it is. This is college football. This is SEC football. We've got the talent back there. There's no reason that they are not producing. And I do understand that the pass rush does have something to play with the secondary. Defense really works as a unit, as does the offense. It seems like the defense kind of gets singled out just a little bit more, especially when you're in that secondary. You're out there on that island. So it is a team effort, but you're looking at these guys here. These are our D tackles, big, strong, fast, physical. We got some great guys everywhere. And our edge rushers, who we're not going to see a whole lot of today, but I feel like we've got some excellent edge rushers too this season. Obviously Barron is still there. James Pierce, Joshua Josephs, Caleb Herring, I think, is going to be a guy that steps up for us. We've got a lot of guys that I didn't even mention right there that can rush that passer. So I think that whenever you put everything all together, the defense as a unit should step up tremendously. And if the secondary still performs poorly, then it's not on our players. We can't put that on anybody else. It's got to be on our secondary coach. So we'll see how that all plays out. Going to be watching all of that very closely for the rest of this week. And obviously in that orange and white game, my primary focus, though, is going to be on that front seven. It always is, and in particular on that offensive line. Who's going to step up, and are we going to be able to gel? We will be missing some pieces. Chaz Nimrod's been looking really good. Dante Thornton's been looking really, really good. But, we are missing some pieces, but this is those other guys. Come on, Dante, we got to catch the ball. This is these, second, third, fourth, fifth string guys' opportunities to get extra reps and to show the coaching staff what they can do. And also, just to get better. We are developing a lot of depth everywhere. As much as we already have, we are just developing more and more. So really, really like to see that. Right here, we got Nico on an overthrow to Nathan Leacock. It seems like he's overthrowing him more than anybody else. He looked better right there throwing it to Nigel. It's just got to get on top of those footballs and get them to where they're going. Looks really good going to Castles right there. So, Nico has been looking good. Joe's been looking good. Overall, you can tell that Nico is really starting to figure it out. You can tell that he throws a very catchable ball whenever it's accurate. Even when he throws it hard, it's just got the nice spin. Like, look at this. That's beautiful. Zoop. Drops it right in there. That's just how that's supposed to look. Really nice touch to his passes. So, gonna obviously be watching him very closely. I know it's gonna be a lot of controversy and, hopefully it won't be too much controversy, but I know people will be talking about how Nico looks in this game versus Joe Milton. So, got Chaz going deep on a fly. That's a really, really nice concentration. Dante looks good going deep. Let's see, nice concentration. Good job getting those feet in. It's just those little details, guys. We got to get them better every single day. Cam Seldon's looking good. Coach Mack spoke on the running backs and was just raving about how deep they are and that he's pretty much planning on playing as many people as possible and that he likes that they're going to make his job tough to decide who's going to get most of those snaps. I think that it's going to be a case scenario. It's going to be a per case. Boy, that was a beautiful route right there by Chaz Nimrod, who kind of puts me in the mind of an Eric Parker. And Nathan Leacock puts me in the mind of like a T.O. He's just got those long strides. You can tell he's a very powerful runner. And, it's got that dog too. So, but anyway, so yeah, we will see how the running back position pans out. We're still missing, I think, a couple of guys. I know one for sure is going to be a bigger body guy in Keith. It's about 6 feet tall, 235-ish pounds, and he runs downhill. So this is Nico throwing the ball deep, throwing it from about his own 35, 33, something like that. It's about a 60 or so yard pass, 60, 70 yard pass. So he looks really good doing that. Guys, obviously, I am very excited about this. I know that y'all are too. We are getting towards the end of spring camp and we're leading into summer ball. We're just getting one step closer to the start of this season. I'm expecting great things. One little quick note too, if y'all haven't heard, it sounds like Hendon Hooker is projected to be picked up by the Vikings. I think they pick it either number 23 or it might be number 26. So that's really big news. We could potentially have 3 first-round draft picks. That would be so big. I don't know when the last time is that we've had 3 first-rounders. It used to be like every year we had several first-round picks. So glad to see us getting back to that. That's going to help us out a lot just in getting in new players. It's going to bring a lot of eyes back to this program. So everything is trending upwards for this team. And I believe that practice starts back on Thursday. So before y'all leave, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, family, and other Vol fans. And make sure to give us a follow on, any podcast or streaming platform that you like to listen to podcasts on, because we are on there. And also give us a follow on IG. Everything is at Blue Chip Breakdown. We'll see y'all on Thursday. Thanks. Peace.